In this video, we're going to go into Vecteezy editor. We're going to do a brief explanation, brief showcase of the tool that it's in the Vecteezy website, which is a website that gives a lot of different assets for free, and also it has premium version if you create an account. And so in another video, we discover the search here and how we can find different types of assets like vector graphics or pixel graphics here. I'm just going to go into templates, type Halloween as a keyword, and you can see now I have all these templates that are ready prepared for me. And if I choose one of these, I can get into the editor and start to customize it and create my own. So you can do your own graphic from scratch, or you can use the templates. And in this video, I'm going to use a template just to show you a little bit about the Vecteezy editor. So I want to use this template here since it's almost Halloween, and we can prepare like a Halloween invitation here, brochure or flyer or business card or whatever. And so you can do printed graphics, digital graphics. And if you go on the right side, you find customize this template button. If you click in there, you're gonna go inside the editor. And not yet, it's asking me something. So it's telling me there are missing resources. So I can either replace them with something else, or I can just remove them all. So let's go for a replace, and I'm just gonna pick this similar image right here. So it's telling me that this resource is no longer available. So I need to choose another one, and that's it. So I have now substituted those missing parts, and I am now inside the editor. I'm able to select things inside the editor. I can move them around, and you also have like layers, and you can lock elements and you can move them around. You can click on these little buttons when the cursor becomes two arrows, and you can also resize it, rescale it, move it. You can also rotate it around like this, and you can do basically the same with all the different assets that you find in this template. So we can continue to customize by rearranging the existing elements. You can also select and appear on the top left. You can change transparency. You can change the crop. You can also make it fit large as the background. You can apply effects. In this case, we have like a really high brightness that's making it look white, but we can fix it. We can change the blur, so we can do in focus, out of focus effects. We can apply sepia, grayscale. We can do the corner radius if you have like a rectangle or something that has corners, and you can also apply a glow effect around. And also you have blending modes like Photoshop. Overall, it looks like a simplified version of Photoshop or similar tools like Canva or Pixar or whatever. And you find also other video courses and video guides in the channel if you're interested. So you can also double click, reset the asset, or delete it, or just leave it as it is. And you can continue like this. So you can double click, you can see here, there the reset button, and you can delete. You can also crop. Let me show you here. Or make it fit again as a background, crop. So you can crop part of the image, and the rest is going to be cut out. You can also go back with Control Z. You can go forward with Control V. Now, these are the templates. You can also change or apply, reset the template from here. So you can replace the current page. You can also add new pages using templates. So I'm just going to replace this. And if you want, you have text. So you can either edit the text that are already in there by clicking on those. And sometimes it doesn't select it, so you need to like move a little bit around before it actually does. So you can see once it's selected, you can also press the delete key and delete it, or again, you edit by double clicking or by selecting. So if I select, for example, this coffee menu, you can either click or drag and drop. Once it's there, you can click inside the text, and you have all the customizing features at the top. So you can change also the text itself. So you can type whatever you want. You can hit the back to remove, and you can type whatever. So I'm just gonna type something random here. And then up here, we can change the size, we can change the type if you want bold or italic or underline. You can change the color, you can change the alignment, you can do lists, you can change the font. So basically anything you do in Word processors or similar. You can also change here the transparency and again apply some extra effects like blur or brightness or sepia and etc etc. Glow could be interesting also with texts, and then you can move it around, place it wherever you want. So you can build little by little your own customized graphics starting from this, or you can just start a new one. And there you go. If you click also, I can customize the Halloween text that is already in there. So sometimes you can add, sometimes you can remove, sometimes you can just modify what's inside. And so let's continue here. Once you have like all the graphics, all the vector graphics and raster graphics inside, you can also do more operation. So if you click and drag, you can select multiple elements at once, or you can just uh, go one by one, and you can move them. You can do many things. You can also zoom in a little bit if you want to see more in detail in parts of my design. So you can also hold the spacebar and click with the left mouse to move around. So you have some navigation tools here. You can also right click with the right mouse button and you have extra access to undo, redo, copy, paste, lock, group, delete, duplicate, change the order of overlap. You can align things, you can distribute, you can do this like arrange different arrangements. So let's go for align selection. Let's try with align in the middle, in the horizontal line. So you have different types of alignment, especially if you want to work more precise. And you also have those bars at the bottom to move around. And if you expand this little white stripe with the arrow, you find a possibility to add more pages. So you can do like a presentation, or you can create like a brochure with multiple pages, etc., etc. You can start to add here text. And then if you move again on the left side, we have photos. So photographic images, you have more like infographic images, and just wait if the image is too heavy, and then we can arrange different. You find all the buttons also up here to change the alignment and the arrangement, so you can send backward in this case, so the image goes beyond the text, and so the text is on the front. And again, we can change the alignment from here also, so we can align vertically, align horizontally. We can distribute also on the page horizontally and vertically like this, etc., etc. We can lock if we don't want to modify this anymore, even by chance, and then we can delete it, we can duplicate it, etc., etc. So I'm going really fast here because I don't want to make this too long, but once you get the idea and you get going, it's really easy. Just click, select from here. You have shapes, you have frames, you have different types of graphics, you have backgrounds if you want to apply a background. And then you have another section here which is really important. It's called apps, and here you find the layers like in Photoshop. So you can go layer by layer and lock them out. If you're not able to select something, maybe this can be helpful. So you can lock everything else except the thing you want to select, or you can hide and show with the little eye icon, just like in Photoshop again. And here you have styles. So if you want to apply some colors and change the overall look in terms of colors, you can go here. You have the possibility to create your own projects and to upload your own assets. So we can start a new project from here. And for some of these, you need an account. So you can generate QR codes. And here in My Files, you can upload your own file from the computer. But if I click here, you can see it's telling me that I need to sign up for all the free stuff, which I think is really useful. So sign up if you want, create an account. I didn't in this case, but to use all the features you needed, and then you have like also premium version and things like that. So I think this is a wonderful tool, really easy and fast to use. And this will be all for this video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to stay updated for more. Also, not only in this, but other graphic design topics. And if you want to support us, please join us as a supporter in the channel so we can create more.